Hello. Hello everyone. So this is the second episode of Matters of the Act, and last week we talked about the perfect time to define your relationship. There were a lot of comments. Some said it wasn't too early, it's never too early. Some said it's better to just say it later so you seem all creepy and all. But then after the video, a lot of comments also came forth, and I think the one that struck me the most was when a comment was made on how not defining your relationship is one of the causes of friend zoning, like one of the causes you end up in the friend zone and it seems like you're going to die there. So like you not making your intentions known can make you end up in the friend zone. So like my name is May, and today we're talking about something else. We're talking about marriage proposals, and this topic was inspired by Skinny Girl in Transit. I don't know. Did anybody else see the last episode? A lot of us did. So like the girl wakes up to a ring on her finger and she accepted it as a marriage proposal. I don't know why the guy thought of doing it like that. He didn't even want to know whether she was going to say yes or a no. Maybe because he was already sure she was going to say yes. Was she that desperate, or was she really in love with the guy? I don't know. I don't know what made him think he could do that, but then he did and it was accepted. I guess like a quote I read said, you have to know the girl before you propose to her. I mean, she accepted that. Someone else might not. Someone else might be the ancient romantic person that prefers you going down on one knee. But basically, the question is, how would you like your proposal? Is it in the open where everybody can see, or privately? How would you like it? Okay, so the discussion started on WhatsApp like it usually does, because that is where all this began. And a lot of girls were like, of course they would like it privately. They wouldn't want any noise, they wouldn't want any celebration or whatever, any noise, basically. That it's going to be better, it's going to feel more cozy and more loving if it's just them and the person that is proposing to them. And somewhere, like, even if there's going to be outsiders, even if there's going to be a crowd, it could just be close family, friends and family, just a little gathering. If that's the whole idea, then it should just be a little gathering. If it's going to be public at all, a public that's private, that they really don't need people who haven't invested in their life in any way being a part of their moment. And for a guy to actually want to go public with his proposal, then he must be sure that the girl is going to say yes. Because how embarrassing will it be when you ask a girl to marry you, you bare your whole soul to the person in public like that, and the person says no? Hey, well, hey, that's going to be really big. Oh, so I don't know. That was what the girl said. Then I remember a guy was like, it's going to be big. Oh, like all out. We are going all out. We are finishing everything. We are stopping traffic if possible, just to ask the girl to marry him. A lot of other comments, but I'd like to ask you, what do you think makes up the best proposal? Like, are you into the one knee thing? Are you into the restaurant thing where you eat it in your food and you almost swallow it and choke to death? Anyways, that's just on the lighter note. But that's the basic idea of this episode. Which kind of proposal do you think makes up the best proposal? So I'd like to hear your comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say, and it would be really cool for you to give me feedbacks, and I would like to leave us with a question. So I know the ring is very, very important, but it might not be for everybody, because on the page they were like, you could just get me a small ring, then when we're done we could actually go out and get my preference or whatever. But that's basically not what the question is about. The question is, so would you rather have a big ring like diamond, like many carats and all, and a small wedding, or a small wedding, sorry, a big ring and a small wedding, or a small ring and a big wedding, something like a this and Banky W's wedding, but then a small ring? It's not mature, but then you made your choice. So if you were going to choose from these two, which would you rather choose? Of course, drop your comments and don't forget to subscribe. Don't you forget to subscribe, because you really need to subscribe. So it was nice having this discussion here, and hope to see you again soon enough with the next episode of Matters of the Heart. Have a good one.